shore. In starry dreams, in cosmic tide, I ride the waves where gods reside. I've seen the other side, my friend, a place where all the rules just bend. In shadows bright and skies so wide, I found my soul I can't abide. Whispers from the ancient stones, guided by the unseen tones. In every beat I hear the past, eternal truths that always last. As I return to earthly soil, with mind ablaze and heart unspoiled, I'll dance to rhythms of the spheres, with eyes that sail through endless years. I've seen the other side, my friend, a place where all the rules just bend. In shadows bright and skies so wide, I found my soul I can't abide. People, lend me your ears. I've got something to share with you. You've been waiting for me. You know it's true. I see the guilty look in your eyes as you stand there, guilty as can be. I'm gonna sit back and watch you fall, falling down to me. Back to back, perversion, wall to wall delusion. Cut down the wicked and feed the innocent. A Metallicus Magnus. Burn down these simple establishments. Cut through these corporate suits. Save us all from the cuckoos of the big man. Back to back, perversion, wall to wall delusion. Cut down the wicked and feed the innocent. A Metallicus Magnus. Back to back, perversion,
Hi, we play Magic here. We play Magic, the video game. Magic. We own paper cards. We just choose not to play the paper cards. You know, I got a whole bunch of paper cards. I just don't use them. I used to. I don't anymore. It's been many years since I've used real cards. Granted, I haven't been keeping up with my collection either, so I'm very out of date. Whenever I stop playing is when I stop buying new cardboard cards. But I looked through them the other day, and like they're all in still very good condition. So, but I've kept good track of them. I assume by now they'd have been like destroyed or something, but apparently I took better care of them than I thought. It's kind of crazy. Cause God, yeah, I've been carrying those cards with me my whole life, I feel like. But we're gonna play some Magic the Gathering. We have new deck 2, new deck 3, new deck No Mercy, Firecross, Obliteration, Decimation, Knights of the Round 2, Knights of the Round 1, Cruelty, Knights of Honor. I don't know what the difference is between these two, but I assume there is. And I don't know the differences between these, but I assume there is. So what we're gonna do is, I guess, try to get the EXP so we can get our free pack of cards. With power 4 or greater, I don't even have a single card like that. Are you kidding me? Okay. We're gonna jump right into it. We're not gonna do ranked immediately. Although we probably will, because the difference between ranked and not ranked is that, like, your opponent will quit in like 2 seconds if things aren't going their way in normal matches, but in ranked, you can't really do that. You gotta kind of tough it out a little bit, so you get a little more meat out of your bone. Especially when they realize your deck is fucked up in the head, you know? Because once you start realizing what your opponent's trying to do, sometimes you just want to quit. You're just like, fuck that. But you know, generally I don't know. You know, I generally have no good idea of what my opponent's going to be using on me. It doesn't matter. What do I got? Monastery Swift Spear. Pretty good. Haste, which means I can attack as soon as I put it on the field. Oh, it's down. This does 1 damage to my opponent when I play it, although it taps, so I can't really use it that turn. And so we got Cypher Almacy. This is the card in my deck that will win the match. This is the one. The whole deck is revolved around this guy. I have 4 of them, and his effect is stupid. Plus, it's one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters too. Poor guy. I like Cypher because against all odds, he was just one man against everybody. He's still fucking loyal to his cause. Jesus. Fujin and Raijin, best friends, they were loyal to the cause too. Just a bunch of bros, really. If you think about it. Yeah, so what if he got possessed by a fucking sorceress witch? You know? Who cares? As far as I recall, that sorceress was gonna destroy the whole world. So yeah, I mean, yeah, probably a pretty powerful sorceress, you know? You can't really blame him. You can't blame the guy. Yeah, still broke, you know? Well, he was a bully. He was definitely school bully, man. Like, that was definitely his role in Final Fantasy VIII at the beginning. He was just going around being a dick, but he was really strong too, so, you know? It was a military academy, though. It wasn't like learning math. They were learning how to perform military maneuvers and like combat and stuff. So yeah, maybe you know, I think bullying in that context kind of works, you know? If you see a soft soldier in your academy, you're like, hey, toughen up. You know, if I'm going to be on the battlefield with you, I don't need you skimping around. Yeah, he literally, like, the first time you beat him, he's basically making fun of you. And, like, I mean, the first scene of Final Fantasy VIII, he is, like, the very first scene, this man is attacking the main character that you are. And it puts a nice scar on his face, too, within, like, 5 seconds of the game. He's also really good. Like, I could probably take this guy out in one turn if I can just attack with him. But no, I like his style. He has a cool style. He's kind of hopeless. He's just a hopeless person. Like, not too many redeeming factors. Mean, unreasonable. But I like villains that are villains. Like, I don't like it when a game or movie tries to like make me sympathize with a villain. I think that's silly. I don't think real evil ever has a good justification for it ever. So, you know, maybe sometimes people are just a little shitty, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just normal human bullshit. But nowadays, you gotta sympathize with all the villains. So, you know, no such luck, Chuck. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck this guy. I'm gonna fuck him, right? Because he has this thing. It's the fog bank, and it prevents all damage. And he knows as I'm looking at it. So he's like, what is he gonna do to my poor card? What is he gonna do to my poor fog bank? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just take it. I'm just gonna take it from him, and then I'm gonna attack him with this. Ooh, I should attack this. No. I will attack them. Alright, so his effect lets me play a card from the graveyard. Magic card. And I can do that twice because he has double strike. But unfortunately, I didn't have the mana to play this one first, or he'd be dead. He'd be really dead. He has 1 health left. So if I had gotten that other one off, he'd be dead. But he's not. Maybe next turn. I also think it's cool if you look at the picture. The way he's holding his gunblade makes the most sense. Because, you know, I'd always wondered, how the fuck does this man use a gunblade with like a pistol grip? Like a handgun grip. But no, he just holds it exactly how you would think. You know, in the one spot where it would make sense to hold it. Cool, it's good art. This guy's gonna get banned so quick though, I will probably never get to use him again. If he doesn't get banned, I'll keep using him, but his effect just seems so strong. Granted though, he has a 4 cost, so he's pretty heavy. Like, it's a pretty heavy card to play. So, I mean, it's pretty costly for what he is. But what he is tough as shit. What the hell is this? No cards in your graveyard, which he does, right? Yeah, he has a ton. No, he just has barely enough. So, prevent all combat damage. Yeah, this guy's dead. He's a poor dead man now. Because I'm just gonna wipe his field and be done with it. I don't know what his deck was trying to do, actually. Now that I think about it. This is mainly a red deck, and has a lot of like swamp removal in it. So I'm not really interested in sticking around for too long and letting my opponents do their strategies. In fact, the whole point is to disrupt all strategies and just go for the throat. So if anyone's trying to like set up some elaborate strategy, oh shit, that's cool. All creatures get -1, -1 until end of turn. Target player discards a card. Yeah, that'll piss people off. Edgar, the King of Figaro. Okay, nothing great. Nothing great. It is good to get one of these. I didn't have one of these before. I don't think I'd use it. This card is kind of mean. Does it work? Yeah, but this card like also like, if you force your opponent to discard like any cards during a match, they're gonna go psychopath on you. Like, they're gonna be so mad. They're gonna be playing like so spitefully after that. It just sets people off. Yeah, and sometimes it's better not to get people all feisty like that, you know? They start playing real cruel. And I mean, it could help you if they're playing angry. But there's also something to be said about just kind of just sneaking your big attack in there and not letting them be ready for it. Because I don't want them to be prepared for anything I throw at them. Ooh, that'll be fine. Yeah, well, I don't like red either, to be honest with you. I usually just play mono black. Like, I like swamp. But my favorite Final Fantasy character ended up being red, so I've been trying to make a red deck that would work with him. But it's kind of 50-50 because I think I know what these, like, the black cards I like. I know which ones are really good. The red, on the other hand, I'm still kind of, like, figuring it out, like, what I actually want to use. Plus, I'm mostly, like, my library is mostly, I have a lot of the swamp cards unlocked. I don't have that many red cards unlocked. So I have, like, a smaller pool to work with when it comes to the red. Oh, this is a good one. The Rogue's Passage is awesome land. Basically, you can just make it so your character can't be blocked with a land, which is kind of crazy. The Vampire Nighthawk, literally, I don't understand why this card's remained legal for so long. It costs 3. It's a 2/3. It has flying, death touch, and lifelink. No, well, it's dead now, but you saw it. I have 3 more of those in the deck. I'm not worried. Chrome Host Siege Check. I don't care. Whatever it is, we're gonna try and kill it. We'll just try to kill it. I think we'll. Should we do a Vengeful Possession? No, I don't think it'd be worthwhile. I don't think it'd be worthwhile. No, we'll just attack. Oh, we can't. Wouldn't even be worth it. He's only 2. It would be 2 damage. It's a flying shark. What the fuck? Man, what the what the shit? So I have no idea what he's doing, but it's all... He's doing stuff. It freaks me out a little bit. Freaks me out when people start doing stuff. See, what the hell's an oil counter? I don't know. See, I'm not worried about this, but also I might not have enough mana to go too crazy on this guy. Although we could get rid of that. In fact, we might just do that. Although it might be good to get the chainsaw out. Yeah, it's basically a Sharknado monster. Ugh. Jeez. I don't like that thing, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm getting sick of looking at it. I don't like the fact that it flies. So there's not much I can do about a flyer. I don't have that much flying. Well, here I got rid of my flyer, didn't he? That's my only flyer. He let me hit him, which is silly because I have Toxic. So he has a poison counter now. If he gets 10 poison counters, he just loses. It doesn't matter how much health he has. Also, this one right here, Primal Odin, is also a card that doesn't care how much health you have because its effect is when this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. This dude could do 1 damage to a opponent, they still lose. Alright, so we can chainsaw this guy. Get rid of him, right? To clear the board, and every time our enemy dies, chainsaw gets a counter. So, you know, 1+1+1 basically. So if they don't get rid of this chainsaw, it just keeps getting stronger. And then when I equip it, it'll give my whatever. It's a very good card. This card is silly how good it is. What the shit is that? Jin Gataxius. Ward 2. That looks like a big problem. That's all I see right there is a big... Also, look at this. I have 4 mana. It's screwing me on my mana. This guy has like double my mana. Which is irrelevant, really, because I'm still going to beat him up. Oh, I can't do that. Can't do that. We might be a little fucked. It's okay. Ugh. It's immune to spells. I can't. And plus, I got only Vengeful Possessions here. Which is crazy, because I have 3 of these in a 60-card deck, yet somehow I've top drawn all of them. Which is okay. But I can't use them in this situation. I have a lot of other sorceries that would be better in this situation. Like I have plenty that remove like this shit. But I'm just not drawing them today. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. He can't attack either, though. If he attacks, I'm gonna block it with a thing that'll kill him instantly. So we're safe. But I'm not liking that my entire existence is dependent on me drawing a land. I just need one land. And this all changes. Just one. Just one land. I might not get it. Are you gonna attack? Come on. Oh shit, he is. Wonder what trick he's got up his sleeve. He's got 4 mana he hasn't used. He's gonna pull some crap on me. Well, let's see what crap he pulls. He's gonna play something from his hand to... No? You're just gonna let it die? Are you crazy? What was the point of that? What was the point of that? Oh, he's looking at this card. He did not expect it to. He didn't know it was gonna have Death Touch. Okay. Because I was gonna say, that's like, why would you sacrifice your big beefer? You're gonna exile that from play. I have more of those, man. I know you're mad at it, but calm down. Got angry and exiled my little death bug. Okay, well that's not super ideal either, but we do have a Cypher Almasi on the field. And he doesn't have too many cards in his hand, so he might not have too much removal either. Okay, that's one land, and whatever he's been holding in his hand, he's been holding it for a while. I'd love to get an Abrade to destroy artifacts, because I could get rid of this thing and all of its counters. But not yet. Oh. Oh! So, we're still doing okay. What we do need, though, is 1 mana. Nope. We're just unlucky people today. We did not get it. Sadly, this is a scoop. I got kind of bad draws on that one. I basically got a handful of cards I wasn't able to use. Damn shame. But that's the thing of it. Sometimes you're just gonna get a hand that you cannot do shit with, and you just gotta deal with it. Unfortunately, this is a game where snowballing happens. So if you slow down too much and you're not drawing the right cards, and you have wasted turns, basically, you're probably going to lose, like the long run. There's not a lot of like comeback potential in this game in terms of your opponent has a bunch of enchantments and artifacts and monsters on the board. You have one dude, you know? I'll play this one. Just basically reverse whatever that healed him. So plains and red, so it's gonna be... They're gonna probably exile a bunch of my shit. Which is fine. Which is no big deal. No big deal. We'll get our Monastery Swift Spear out. Just get them on the board. They're probably going to immediately blow them up, but we're going to put them on the board regardless. Can't tell if I like this card yet. It's actually new to this deck. But I needed something that cost 1. And it looked like the best 1 cost I could find. Like out of the batch. They're not playing anything, so I'm not really sure what they're going to be doing. Red, though. Red means that they're probably going to be around the same type of deck I have. Probably more healing, though. Probably a lot more healing thanks to the plains. But we don't know. Once they start playing their hand, we'll start to be able to formulate some sort of strategy. But for now, though, just keep plucking away. Oh, well, there you go. Bungus Humongous just didn't have nothing to play. Sometimes you just get a bad draw. You know, it's no fun when that happens. So we'll do a ranked. Can't so easily run away in ranked, you know? You gotta kind of play through the match. good. A guy named Bored. A guy named I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. You know, one of those people. I'm bored today. You know, one of those people. It's one of those kind of guys. Ugh, God. I'm bored. Entertain me. You know. There's a lot of people like that. It's not your responsibility to entertain others, you know? You know, especially if they're go around telling you they're bored. Those people need to, you know, go get a hobby or buy a video game, you know? There's a lot of ways to deal with the fact of being bored. One of the easier things to deal with, I feel like. You could go outside and, you know, cut the grass. You're not bored anymore. We'll do the vengeful possession just because we can. And we can do a nice meaty attack on him. You know, just a nice, delicious meaty attack. So island and forest and red. Why 3? Some people just genuinely, I don't feel like I don't feel like they know how to compromise a lot when it comes to a deck. Although most decks you find will be just mainly meta stuff. So they'll look up online a good deck to make and then they'll make it. But people who make their own decks, you can tell like they have trouble compromising. Because if you pick a color, like if you pick white, you're gonna be missing out on like damage spells, shit like that, in a lot of ways. But you still get like, you can still exile enchantments and creatures and all that stuff. You also get a lot of healing from it. Red, on the other hand, red you get like 0. You can't get rid of any enchantments with red. If you have black, you can't get rid of artifacts. It's kind of crazy. Black does not give a shit about artifacts. Well, I mean, you know, they just have no way of getting rid of them. Right, so we're gonna do this. Actually, no. No, because I want this thing gone. That thing scares me the most, so we're gonna specifically target that. Just get it out of here. We're gonna go for the attack. See if he blocks it. That was it was a move to make, but I don't know if it was the best one for him to make. Oh, he quit. Okay. Well, that was ranked, so him quitting was just, you know, ill-advised. 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 What'd we get? A fire spitter whelp. Okay. Okay, that's great. We'll just keep moving. Wow. 0 frames dropped. That's crazy. Yesterday, it would like, as soon as I turned it on, it was like 10,000 frames dropped, like in like 2 seconds. Okay then, I didn't even know there were 10,000 frames in 2 seconds, but you've taught me everything, Twitch. You've taught me all of it. Okay, now I know. I guess you guys would know, being in the mood to stream, but your connection's like, nah, is insanity. It feels like insanity when that happens. Because like, it's not your own motivation keeping you down, it's just obscure, unknown, temporary technical problem doing it that you can't actually physically fix yourself. But that's okay. That's fine. Okay, This guy's gonna 100% start playing dragons. He's using a artifact that makes it so dragons just cost less to play, basically. Gonna just go for the direct attack. We just gotta keep the pressure going. Unfortunately, we can't really slow down. You know, we can't really give him any time to get his bearings straight. That's the main focus, really. I don't have any enduring strategies or any like stability in this deck. This deck is entirely about destabilizing the opponent in a prompt, quick manner, basically. Add 1 mana of any color? Holy shit, that's really good. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that around. It's too good, really. Alright. Just keep going in. It honestly? Wow, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. God. Hate it. Hate that. That might be one of my pet peeves for people. If I know someone who just consistently comes up to me and is like, I'm bored, and then like expects me to do something about it, I'm never happy. I'm never happy about it. What do you mean you're bored? There's children starving in Africa and you're bored, you know? That's why my brain immediately like starts snapping to places like that. Doing a listen? It's okay, you're not missing anything, it's just magic. It's technically a very boring video game. If you really think about it. So, you play The Cruelty of Gix. Yeah, he's not gonna like that at all. Oh, he's gonna quit as soon as I play this. God, this card's such a dickhead card. This card is such a... I read this card and I went, really? I can do all that? That's stupid. Alright, so the first effect is I discard a card from his hand. Right? The second effect is I pick a... Oh! Ha! Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. The second effect is I look through my deck for any card and put it in my hand. And then the last effect is bring something in my graveyard back to the field. I'm just sitting here like, what the... Does that have anything to stop me from... No, it has nothing to stop me. It'll die if it blocks it. Don't block it. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta let me eat that damage. Yeah, not enough time in the day to be bored. Yeah, I haven't been bored for a long time. I've been, like, depressed and stuff, but, like, bored is different. I think some people confuse boredom and depression, too. I think that's a definite, because that's a like, what I've been feeling lately, if that's depression, I have not understood depression my entire life, I feel like. You know? Like, it took something, like, real bad for me to, like, finally, like, actually, like, feel the depths of it. What do I want my hand right now? Well, this fucker right here. This piece of shit right here will get rid of... Well, no, maybe not. Vengeful Possession. Be 8. Is that enough to kill him? No, but... It doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, if only we had more mana. We could play boop, and then boop. But we don't have that. Okay, so... Shut up. We're gonna take him. Right? We're taking this guy. He's mine. We're gonna... Sugar Rush him. Wait. Oh, decline. Wait, actually... Yeah. Actually... Oh, this. This, right? Okay, okay. So this... Huh? And then we attack. Yeah. One health, although I'm gonna have very low health pretty soon, but we got a trick. We got a trick coming up. If I survive this, if I survive, well maybe not. He's got a lot of dragons, but he's only got 1 HP. Oh shit, you can attack with this one? What does that have, haste? Oh, it does, okay. Oh, a piece of shit. What? I don't want these. I don't want neither. Or for my graveyard. What are you looking in his graveyard for, his shitty graveyard? Oh, please play this card from my graveyard, please. I don't like that thing at all. I'm not a fan of that thing at all. I still don't have enough mana to do jack shit. This man has twice my mana. Oh, super space chase. Wow. It wasn't as good as normal space chase, but you know, whatever. Semantics, as they say. Well, unfortunately, we're dead. Dude, dragon decks are fucking... I have no idea how to deal with dragon decks in this current season, because they come out really big, and most of them have fucking hexproof and shit. I'm just sitting here like, well, okay then, as if a dragon wasn't bad enough on its own. Now they have like the ability to like, they're just untouched. You can't touch them with anything. You just have to sit there and they fly over your head, and you're sitting there like, okay. Oh, actually hexproof is very common. Now, I don't even know why I'm using burn cards. Well, it's because of this guy, that's why. I'm using it because I'm trying to utilize a functional deck with this guy's weird effect. Which actually kind of requires me to play in a way I'm not super used to. Because I like the slow, torturous methods of defeating my opponent rather than trying to get rid of them in like 5 turns. Which is what I'm trying to do. It's just, you know, sometimes you don't get the right cards to facilitate that. So it's really luck of the draw in some cases, but goddamn, if you get the right hands, you can really mess some guy's day up. And there's not much they can do about it except, I don't know, concede or try to rope you know, waste time on that clock up there. This guy's name is Sizzling Bananas. Oh shit, he's gonna use black mages on me. Well, we don't need to even allow that to happen. We've got a braid. Just cook it, you know. Nobody has the advantage right now. We'll just keep going. Island, swamp, mountain. Everyone uses like 4 colors in their decks, I've noticed. Wait, how big is your deck? 52. Okay. I've seen people with like 300 card decks in this before, and it blows my mind. Hell, they can even like draw mana, unless they have like 100 mana in there. Is that an ether? Okay, well, that's not gonna do you any good. Probably gonna try to, yeah, I was gonna say, but I've got another one, so, you know, you just let him, oh shit. Oh, that's what Ether does. Ether doubles up spells. That kind of makes sense. We'll just keep playing mana and keep going. See, the thing about sitting back and using your hand, because I actually looked at most of the meta decks too, and like 80% of the meta decks right now, or at least the ones in the top ranks, they have like 4 creatures in them tops. Nobody's using creatures anymore. Like up here, it's like 3 creatures, and then you just have a bunch of like exile removal shit. Don't think it's gonna do me any good because I don't have anything in the graveyard that can benefit from this. So we just won't. You gotta be ready for almost constant removal, I feel like. It was weird too, because in the previous, maybe like 2 seasons ago on this, there was almost no removal. It was kind of crazy how like heavily power scaled everything has become. I mean, if you don't want to play anything, I'll just go for the attack again. I don't really mind. You know, I don't have to use those yet either. But I do like using them. See, like every turn, every time he hits, you can basically play something from your graveyard. It's ridiculous. But since nobody ever has creatures, sometimes I just have nothing to use them on. You're fucking playing Clive? What are you... What's wrong with you? Get out of here. I don't even want to see that character. Get him out of here. That guy ruined Tekken. Yeah, get out of it. Go away. Playing Clive. Who do you think you will? Get out of here. Playing Clive. Wow. Can't even believe that guy. You know? Clive shows up, ruins Final Fantasy, ruins Tekken, just changes everything. You're sitting here like, okay then, I guess. Thank you, John Final Fantasy, you know, it was good to meet you. Shit. I was gonna say. God, I had to wait a full 20 seconds for that one. It's crazy. The Mighty. This guy has a title. Wonder what makes him so mighty. I will be playing, well, we're probably gonna be doing Repo tonight, so I won't be on here too long. I'm just stubborn and wanted to do this yesterday, then it wouldn't let me, so I did it today. You know, just mostly stubbornness. After this match, I'll try a few extra different decks. I have a few. We'll go. Oh no, it's Chocobos. That's gross. How do you live with yourself playing a damn Chocobo deck, you know? Like, how do you wake up and look yourself in the mirror while you got a damn Chocobo deck, you know? My god. These people. It's the landfall shit. Landfall is one of my least favorite newer mechanics, I feel like. I don't even think it's newer, but it is highly utilized nowadays. Tifa uses it, Zell uses it, they have fucking Bristle Bill. They have like tons of these Hydras, these green Hydras that have it. Like these dudes legit be like it's like passive power ramping. They don't even have to do anything because it's tied to the land. It's an insane like feature, I feel like. Okay, so guess we'll just do what we gotta do, really. We'll drop a Sugar Rush because those are good for sneaks. We'll just attack. If you gave me a fish, I'll attack you with a fish, you bastard. I don't even know how I got this. I have a fucking fish. Where'd I get a fish? What the heck? Let me look around here. I'm confused. Gift tapped fish. So you destroy a creature and then give them a fish. What's the point of that? Well, I got a fish, so I don't understand what you think you're gonna accomplish here. So we can get rid of... Should we get rid of the Fenrir? I mean, I wish we could get rid of that, because it's getting strong. But... the stronger it gets... Yeah, I'm a fishmonger. I say we get rid of that, since we... Actually, what the fuck does this do? Yeah, no, we're getting rid of the big Fenrir. It's gonna go away anyways, but I want it gone now. Just wait. He's gonna make that Chocobo nice and strong. Nice and strong. Also, it's pretty remarkable how often I see this thing on turn 1. Like, very often. Because, like, I feel like this card, if you don't get it turn 1, it'd be useless, but yet, people sure do get lucky getting this thing right off the bat. It's so bad. It's really bad in this. If you ever see someone using a green deck, there's a 100% chance they're gonna be using that on you. Like, no, not even a doubt. just 100% chance they're gonna use landfall. Because most people, whenever I run into a deck with those stupid fucking Hydras, those green Hydra things, they get to like 22-22 and like by turn 3 if they do their shit right. I'm just sitting here like I don't even mathematically understand how you can get 22-22 in like 2 turns. Like it does. How do you get from 1-1 to 22-22 that quick? Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's the same way for blue decks and the people who just like to scry and draw cards for their whole turn. Like it's literally just them just doing like useless movements and wasting time. It's the same as like when you see people like competitive like FPS players, like in between shit, they'll just be basically shaking their fucking mouse around and stuff. Like they can't stop jittering. That's how I feel about blue deck people. Because they're always like, let me scry, let me surveil, let me draw 2 cards. Okay, let me discard 1 card to draw, and that's their whole turn. And it's just sitting there like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? You know? Oh, they got rid of that too. I think I'm pretty fucked. I'm not gonna bash my head against the wall for some damn landfall deck. I did say I'd try a new deck, so I'm gonna try a new deck. This one's a bit experimental anyways. We were testing some crap. Crap got tested. What's this one? I don't know what this one is, but this is the next one we're gonna try. I don't even know what this is. That's great, but you're a big smelly head, so get out of here, idiot. There we go. Perfect. Because there's a big smelly head, really, coming in here talking to me about. You can't even spell best viewers right. That's the problem. Like, I'm sorry. Come in here with like a normal words, you dummies. The heck? They're putting like bubbles on top of the words, and like they make the letters look all weird. How's that allowed? I'm sorry, but why can't I talk to like a Twitch representative and be like, hi, why do you allow like foreign characters, like weird, like not even foreign, they're like it's like the weirdest like font allowances here. Stop giving them the ability to subvert actual words like that. It's ridiculous. Because I saw like the best viewers, they spell it with like all sorts of like deformations on it and shit. It's like, why is that allowed? What the heck, you know? Alright, that's the poo-poo UFO. I'd rather just have a black mage, so I'll trade with this guy. Are the black mages any good? Not really. They don't even call them that. They call them wizard, that makes no sense to me. That's not what that class is called. We got a circle of power. We also can use the darkness crystal, which is kind of funny. So we'll pull that one out. Okay, so the darkness crystal. Black spells you cast cost 1 less to play. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead, and you gain 2 life. At the cost of 6 and a tap. Put target creature exiled with the Darkness Crystal onto the battlefield tap, under your control, with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. And they stay on the field too, that's the funny part. Like, they're just there. You can nab the whole fucking opponent's arsenal. Now, by the way, this deck is mono black. I'm pretty bad with multicolored decks because I never know how much of mana to have. Like, I'm just never aware of it. Oh, it's legendary. Ooh, I didn't know that. I put like a bunch of these in here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, doesn't hurt me. I'm gonna use the circle of power. Swamp. Ooh. Diabolic intent. Yeah, why not? I got one. I'll use one. What was my purpose for this? The card shit, though. I feel like I usually have a reason. It's probably to get Odin in my hand, probably, because this is a deck revolving around Odin. Odin's effect is like tremendous, and I'm happy to try and facilitate the use of the card. See, making a deck around Cypher was weird because you have to have specifically instants and sorceries in your deck that cost 3 or less, and that has to be like your whole deck if you want to actually use his effect to like its fullest. Which I did, and there's some good ones. I mixed black and red in that deck because red has artifact removal and black has some enchantment removal, and those are the two things that like I want dealt with, you know. Do we want to do that? No, because we can get that done with Odin. Because as soon as Odin is put on the field, he takes something out. Okay, good. And then next turn, if he has nothing on the field, you just win. Odin will just has a instant win condition of, oh, you hit your opponent? Well, your opponent is chopped into 20 pieces, so... This card will also be banned, I'm sure. If this card doesn't get banned, I will probably forever have Odin in my deck to some capacity. I mean, he's one of my favorite summon spells too, so just happy to see this card being so fucking cool. The fucking Ifrit card, it's like this. It's a summon, so you get it for 3 turns. Not a single effect on the Ifrit card does any damage to anything. It's like you would think that like Ifrit would do like 1 damage to everything on the field like every turn or something. But no, I don't understand what they were thinking. All he does is if he's on the field, you can basically use an extra swamp or extra mountain, like while he's active. So he's just like a little mana drone. Yeah, destroy. Oh, you're gonna destroy Odin? How dare you? You can destroy my darkness crystal. You sweet summer child. That was not really a move to make because it's already over. He already did. I don't understand why he didn't destroy my Odin with that. Maybe he didn't know about the effect it has. The busted ass effect of, well, if this thing touches you, if this thing so much as sneezes on you, you lose. Okay. Callus himself sword. Okay. I mean, he seems pretty good. I don't know much about the sorcery adventure stuff, like the weird side effects these cards have. That's kind of new to me. I feel like a lot of the I feel like I'm like 2 or 3 sets behind at this point, because they came out with like the racing one, like the racing themed one, and then the newest one is the dragon one, and then of course the Final Fantasy set just came out, and I'm unfamiliar with the dragon one and the racing one. Like, I have no idea. The racing one always throws me off when I see cards from it, because it's like got like the start your engines mechanic and stuff. It's weird. But you know, I just gotta get used to it. You know, of course I'm gonna be annoyed with the shit I don't understand. But it's not as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Changes the core game. With all the stuff they add, like the core way the game plays changes, and I think that's a big no-no. Because this game still, you can add all the shit in the world to this game, but Wizards of the Coast have never fundamentally changed the way the game plays. Why have I seen this exact same... I've seen this so many times. These 3 guys on like turn 3? God. Fucking loaded ass hand, huh? Well, there's nothing we can really do about it. That would be smart to do about it. Oh, I mean, we could... Yeah, let's start getting rid of them. I don't really feel like it's worth it. However, those are all mana rampers down there. Yeah, because he's gonna throw something like that out this early on. Okay. Alright, so I say we take the 6. We take the damage. Because we can probably snag that bad boy later. Can't block. Oh no, we can block. We'll block him. It won't. Stoneberry does not have Death Touch when it blocks, but oh my god, that's a landfall effect? Whenever you place a land on the field, create a 4/4 green beast, and then double the damage? How did he double his fucking damage? Unfortunate. Well, let's just get rid of this fucking monstrosity. Holy guacamole. That thing was big and scary. Put a blocker down. I'm gonna wait. It's got blue too. Probably for just card drawing? Yeah. God. This is early into the game. This man already has like 27 things on the field. It's okay though. We still got some measure of control. Like this thing needs to go. No, it doesn't. That thing needs to go? No, it doesn't. Okay. We're gonna go for this. What are you holding on to? You don't need that. Been a real jerk this whole time. He's probably gonna wipe me next turn, because I don't have enough to defend with. More of these guys. Wonder why he's not attacking with the full spectrum. Does he think my Tonberry has Death Touch? Because it doesn't. Oh shit, okay, we got an Odin. We can also search for another Odin. Oh, that'll be perfect right there, actually. Okay, so. We don't have enough to play this, but we have enough to play this. And I think we will. Wait, not that one first, this one first, and then this one. There we go. We've narrowed the odds, and we also have 5 things inside our darkness crystal right now we can start pulling out. We're gonna steal his fucking creatures if we have to. How dare you? Really? Is that a trample? No. Okay. I want it from my graveyard, please. Actually, no, I'll take your graveyard. You got this big bad boy. Do we have enough to do that? No, we don't. We have enough to corner him with black mages. Okay, somehow, despite all odds, we have kind of turned this one around completely. It's no good for him, because he's already dead. He just doesn't realize it yet. We've got Odin out, and I don't think he has any way of... He might have something that defends it next turn, but if he doesn't, it's over. Okay, well, there's a thing. Landfall. All your shit is landfall, huh? Do you also brush your teeth with maple syrup? Like, good lord, get rid of the landfall. Get out of here, you're done. It's over. Oh, he wouldn't even let me do it. What a baby. What a big baby. That was a rage quit right there. That was a man who thought he had everything, but he lost it all. It would have taken him 1 extra second to let Odin have his glory. That's it. 1 second. But no. Man threw his arms into the air, squealed, and quickly rage quit, you know? I do it too sometimes. But I usually have enough foresight to do it like 4 turns before I lose, because I can tell if I'm gonna win or not. You can tell in this game how the fucking like the wind's going. You know, you can see where the wind's blowing in this game sometimes. That's why I was so like stubborn in that last one. I didn't let him, but he could have won. He should have just attacked with everything every turn. He would have won easy. He for some reason was playing some weird game with me where he was chinsing me with damage a little bit at a time. And it's like, well, don't give me time to like, you know, regroup, because I will. Do you not like my demon wall? I love my demon wall. You're gonna ossification my demon wall? Well, that was I have a bunch of. I don't even like demon wall. You can do what you want with them. Yeah, I don't even think he's that great. That fucking thing. Oh, you're just gonna exile all of my creatures. I see. I see. That's fine. Do whatever you have to do. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn? Holy shit. Alright, let's just see if we can win this. We'll see if we can get the Odin out and tear him up. Well, you better not play any cards during my turn, sir. I'm just saying, if you play any cards during my turn, I think the voice of victory over here is, you know, it's a bit of a jerk. Yeah, get that one. Get that one done. Alright, hopefully he has something to play. Oh, he's gonna just remove it from play? That's fine. I hope he doesn't get too upset to realize that I have, Now he can't cast spells during his turn. Or my turn. That's right, I have the voice of victory on my side now. How does that make you feel? Over you, I feel terrified. Is that a creature? That's a vehicle. Shit, that has mobilizing? Oh, what the fuck? This card is crazy. Well, I'm glad I have I'm glad I have control of his OP ass card. Outlaw medic. Uh-oh. They're dragging in the potions. Watch out. Yeah, they're dragging in all those potions. I don't know what to tell you. We have an Odin. He thought he got rid of Odin. He has not gotten rid of Odin. This is an Odin deck. You don't get rid of Odin. He just keeps coming. We'll use Fell on that medic next turn. See if we can get the Xantasuken. He might. Also might not. You just never know. Because I don't know what his deck is capable of. Oh, see. We got problems. And this card's good. This is a really good card. We'll just use this. Draw some cards. Get a Black Wizard token. Oh shit, we have 2 Fells. This is just, it's it. We've won. Game, set, match. Another Odin, an Odin win, I think, at this point. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he gave up. He knew. Well, you know, that man exiled like 20 of my cards within like the first 4 turns. I don't see why he's mad. I wasn't doing that to him. Yeah, I have the dignity of at least just killing his monsters, you know? He's put mine in like a temporal portal. Dude, he's doing that thing they did to Frieza, where they tied him up in a tree, and all the cute like woodland animals just like pestered him for like 10 millennia. Gasholo? Gascolho? Gascolho. Okay, that's a name. Alright, so basic hand, a lot of kill cards, a lot of death touch. And we have the Odin, which just wins. The Odin will win you the game. Okay. Oh, that's right, now we're Platinum Tier 3. Platinum Tier 3. Oh, if we get through the Platinums, we get to Mythic rank, and then it won't let you rank up anymore, so... That'll be it. That'll be the end of it. I just want to be a max ranked Magic the Gathering player, you know? Just want to be max ranked for once. Just one time. I'm usually stuck in gold. I've managed to get the platinum this time. I don't think I'm gonna beat Cybro Mike, though. I bet you Cybro Mike is just a good guy. Like, I'd feel bad about beating him, too. Probably just a nice fella. He's a Cybro. Probably a really good, you know, really good friend. He also spends more money on this game than I do, because he has these fancy lands. I wish I had fancy lands. I just have stupid Final Fantasy lands they gave me. Actually, haven't changed. I need to pick mana for this deck. That I don't like the Final Fantasy swamp. I don't use dragons. It doesn't make any sense. Like, my dudes are over here fighting on the side, and there's a bunch of fucking swamp dragons climbing around on mountains on this side, you know? It looks weird. It doesn't make any sense. What is this guy? Lifelink? Well, he seems cool. Oh, that's cool. He seems neat. He puts lifelink on characters as like a graveyard spell thing. Well, as you guys have seen, the win condition for this deck is pretty simple. It's Odin. Odin's second effect is... I've never gotten Odin's third effect, where you draw 2 cards. Because by the end of it, like, it's usually pretty much... Either they remove it by the time it gets number 2, or you use number 2 and you win. Does this guy have a monkey deck? What's going on here? I don't know about this. I don't even know what he's using on me. I think I'm just gonna keep chipping him away slowly. I'm not gonna waste cards in my hand right now. He could have some crazy, like, board removal. So I need to be careful not to... I'm not gonna waste my removal cards on those things either. I need to know what else he's got before I start playing more stuff for my... Because I could play more creatures. I could play my other Nighthawk. But I'd like Indestructible. Indestructible. Okay, so we're gonna block one of these. We're gonna Withering Torment this one. Because if that guy's indestructible, there's only one way I can get rid of him. And that is by making him sacrifice him, so... I think we've got this pretty good, right? Make him sacrifice it. We're down a turn, so I would like to get my Odin out, but... We got rid of his fucking invincible dude. I can go in for another attack, some damage off of him. And we just let him do his shit. Next turn we'll We'll Odin away whatever he plays. The dragon. This guy's a dragon deck. Well, that makes sense. It's a bunch of dragon eyes, huh? Well, we'll use Odin to get rid of this guy. He's got, like, hexproof or something. No, he's good. We might have this. Depending on what he plays next turn, we might have this in the bag. But that just depends on what he plays next turn. Another one of these. Okay. We can get rid of it. So I think, well, unless he has two creatures. Lifelink. I think that's all she wrote. Odin. He's tough. He's a tough son of a bitch. Midnight Mayhem. Create 3/1/1 red gremlin creature token. Oh my god. Maybe 6 at a point when he called me a fucking gremlin. That creature reminds me of something. God. Wait, did it give me pack? It gives me pack of cards? Let me open pack of cards. Imperial City of Arcades. It's a wall. Okay. It's a dumb looking wall. I'm just saying, you got a point. You know, I need... Just don't feed me after midnight, you know? Nature Calls. Ooh, I got a new title. Nature Calls. I've never used a red deck in my life. Do I need to change anything with this deck? It seems to be doing pretty well, unfortunately. I mean, why would I? I mean, the Tone Berries are probably the worst part about it. I feel like Tone Berry is an objectively bad card for even for one drop. Although I did trick that person into thinking my Tome Berries all had Death Touch forever rather than just on my turn. So that was pretty funny. But I feel like I'd be much better off with these instead of these. These are just more annoying. These are things that just they freak people out too much. Yeah, I think that'll be the call. Do I ever win with Infect? No, but I like using those. They get maybe like 3 poison counters in before the poison stops. Oh no! Oh god, am I gonna fight a Cactar deck? Oh no! Oh god, this is gonna be something else. It's got fucking Vincent. Oh, this guy's just a Final Fantasy nerd. I changed my mind. This guy probably doesn't even know how to play Magic. He probably doesn't even know. He doesn't know how to beat a boss without like leveling up, like to like be overpowered to beat it. You know. You know, this guy right here doesn't know what it's like to play through Final Fantasy VIII, and nothing gives a shit if you level up. Oh, you leveled up? Well, fuck you too. You know, that's how Final Fantasy VIII works. It's amazing. That's why I like it so much. Are you gonna take that, really? You're gonna lose your badass flyer for my little stink bug. Good. What in the... Okay, so this is not a Cactar deck. Unless he has, like, secret greens sticking around here somewhere. Which I doubted. What are you gonna play then? Hexproof, okay. Okay, he's afraid of magic. You know, he's got his hexproof out. I just want to see what creatures he plays. I'm not worried about it. I don't have an Odin yet. I'm just chilling right now. A wall. wall, really. A hex... What do you think that's gonna do? When I corner you with black mages, you butthead. I'm gonna corner you with black mages. I'm gonna corner your whole wall. They're all just gonna show up at your damn bridge and be like, hey. Oh. They're gonna be like, hey. Stop it. Look, they did it. It's a nice bridge you got there. This guy is running out of cards, despite the fact that he has so many cards to draw. Veteran Survivor, what does he think? Oh, shit. No, not my stink bug. He really hates that bug. I'm telling you, people are like psychologically afraid of the stink bug. It's pretty funny. Well, this just, I mean, it's a pretty big waste of this card. But you can force him to sacrifice, which overrides the hexproof shit. So we'll just do what we can. We'll also beef this guy up. So he's actually a person who can fight back. Alright. Another wall. Man, you're lucky I'm not drawing jack shit today. No, we'll save that. It would be pointless. You can tap me all you want. I wasn't gonna attack anyways. I wasn't gonna attack anyways. I'll be honest. No. 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 It's such a weird series of strategies. Why am I getting only mana? Why do I have 27,000 mana? Please. I have so many things I could play, just give me one of them. Well, I didn't like he can do anything anyways. He's got walls, he's got my wizard. Ain't that good anyways? Thank God he didn't use that on Odin. Who are you tapping? Why? What is wrong with this man? Why did he tap his own creature? I say we just we end this bullshit. This bullshit parade needs to end. No, we'll save that just in case. We won next turn unless this guy has something up his sleeve, which I don't know what his strategy is other than trying to be annoying, I guess, or make it take forever. Because all he's got is walls and that's it. Walls and hexproof. But he doesn't have the rogue's passage. Oh shit. Oh shit, he got a real creature. Let's get rid of that. That's how I feel about that. The end. All the walls in the world can't save you from Odin. That is the first time I've encountered a deck in this game that was just walls and fucking hexproof. Just, he had no attacking strategy. Like, he had no, like, it didn't seem like he had any measures to attack me with. He did have the ability to, like, take my own units. Like, he could take my units, but the problem is he was also, like, destroying anything I played, too. He was, like, instant killing most shit I was playing, too, so... he killed like all my okay like starting units and then had nothing to steal from me. My opponent goes first. Dad Bod Dave. Oh, good old Dad Bod Dave. What a guy. He's good. He's just good at what he does. Put the Demon Wall out. I rarely use the Demon Wall, but if you do get 6 mana and you have Demon Wall out, he kind of turns into your strongest creature really quick. Because he has Menace, and he gets +2/+2 every turn, basically. And that's not until end of turn either, it stacks. Really good card, actually. I do like me a good wall. And that's a good wall right there. I used to have this other wall that I guess they took off the legal list that I used to like a lot too. Are you gonna abrade my... That's fine. That's fine. You know, I get used to removal. It doesn't even bother me these days. I'm not even that worried about it. How's that? 6? So we got 5? So we get 1 more mana, we can turn this guy into an actual monster. We'll save this stuff for if he plays anything. On this turn, we can save some mana and get rid of it by killing it as soon as it's put on the field. He's not going to do anything. This guy must have a bunch of... Probably has a deck that's just going to use a bunch of cards from his hand. That's fine with me. It's fine with me. He's just giving me more time to get Odin. See, it's decks like this that make you be like, well, maybe I should make a discard deck. You think discard is cruelty, but discard is just a reaction to people who don't actually put anything on the field. They just hide behind their hand. And it makes it real tough to kind of figure out how to handle them. He probably has another Abrade to use, so he's probably going to immediately shatter that artifact. But that's fine. That's irrelevant. We have 3 more. In fact, I should be getting rid of some. We don't need 3. It's a legendary artifact. It's pointless. Holy shit. Now that is an enchantment. Oh, we can turn this thing into a monster finally. He's probably going to play something from his hand to remove it immediately, too. So I think that might be his whole strategy. We shall see. Does he want to take 5 meaty damage? Maybe he doesn't have anything to play. You know, maybe he doesn't have anything up his sleeve. Oh, he did have a heal card. Maybe he's just got like a bad hand or something, you know? Might not even be his fault. But yeah, you can keep boosting this thing up every single turn as soon as you get enough mana to do so. The mean card. It's very cool. And if he doesn't do anything next turn, Demon Wall could kill him. But good lord, he has 27 cards in his hand. He has enough mana to play most things. Oh, whoa, okay, never mind. Maybe he doesn't. This man has like a bunch of like 7 cost cards in his hand. Let's see. Well, he's not gonna be very happy with me, I think, if I do this to him. What we got in here? He hasn't removed enough for it to be justified. I'll take out this one. Do this. Attack. It had Menace, so he wasn't going to be able to block it anyways. Unless he had 2 creatures, then he could have blocked it, but we felled one of them out. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that they didn't get killed by Odin. They had to get demon walled. Although that guy was, I don't know what his hand was. I wish they'd let me see the opponent's hand after like the match, just so I could see what was, you know, like getting in their gears. Like, what was slowing them down there. As much as I hate having 4 of these in my deck, it's nice to usually get them on my first hand because they're very good card. It's a very good card. Although it is unfortunate we got 2 Odins this early on, honestly. Because they're very expensive, but I think I have 3 of them in here. I was thinking about putting 4, you know? Because if someone destroys one, I just love throwing another one down and be like, no, it's Odin time. You ain't getting out of this one, buddy. Okay. Just keep it that way. I mean, you know, if he doesn't do anything for 8 more turns, he will die from poison. You're gonna put him to sleep? What the fuck? I don't know how I feel about that. Do whatever you gotta do then, you butthead. Do whatever you gotta do, you butthead. Putting my damn stink bug to sleep. Oh, shit. The Terror of Tawashi. May pay 4. When you do, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Excuse me? That's fucked up. Oh, shit. Alright, well. We're going for it then. We're just gonna get rid of this guy, I feel like. I feel like it might be game, set, match unless he has some good removal. No, it's over. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. He saw death on the horizon and just let it go, you know? A lot of people have I love Cloud Stripe avatars on here. Also, that's a cool back right there. I like the sleeves he's got. It's better than my sleeve. My sleeves are just beat up cards. I did pay money. I paid real money for my deck to look as shitty as it does. I noticed like one day on the dailies, they had these sleeves for sale, and I'm like, oh, dude. Those are the funniest. Those are the ones I want. I want a well-played looking deck down there, you know? You know, there's no fancy sleeves or anything. This is just a deck that gets a lot of play, you know? It's a well-played deck. Just gonna keep pushing forwards, because there's not gonna be a lot they can do at the moment, especially with this kind of hand. This kind of hand is gonna allow me to plow through a little bit, but they have a lot of cards left in their hand too, so I still don't know what their deck is going to do to me. Black and blue probably means I'm gonna be dealing with a lot of removal. Oh shit. That thing can come back from the graveyard, right? Yeah. Yeah, it can. I fear removal, but if he's gonna use it, he's gonna use it. He might have something that takes out everything on the field, but what can you do about it if he does? I've got Gix's command, so I can bring some stuff back into my hand if need be. My problem right now is I'm not doing good with mana. I might get mana fucked. Because I need to keep my mana rolling. I got some pretty heavy cards in here. What's he gonna be doing? Okay. Zand, Dark Mage. Zande gets plus. That's pretty cool. He looks cool too. I like that guy. Oh, you're attacking me, are you? I'll take it. Okay, well we can't cast that yet. That would be nice. We cannot. We will fell this mage though. We don't. I don't like him. I mean, I like him, but I don't want him around. Shit, if we keep this up, we might get the poison wind. The stink bug's the only thing in my deck that can cause poison though. See, I mean, it looks cool. It's a very cool looking card. He's gonna consistently keep attacking with that one. I don't blame him. We still don't have any mana. We're dealing with 3 mana here. All we can do is just keep pushing forward. But unfortunately, we're lacking some functionality, some backbone right now. Yeah, he's got 6. He has twice my mana. But does he have the cards in his hand to do anything about what I've got? Oh shit. Okay. Interesting. We'll take it. Slow and steady, I guess. So flashbacks, if they're milled, they go right into play up there, huh? It's interesting. Yeah. Take it with our creature. Attack with that. Surveil one, then draw a card, and he's gonna bring that back. But I think it'll stay tapped. Well, no, it's back to his hand. He can afford it. It's gonna be tapped though. Even if I had mana, I don't really have anything in my hand that's... I mean, Gix. It's always good. But even so, that would just wipe out 2s, which is mostly my side of the field. Mana. Pretty good. We'll take it. We'll take it. I've been waiting to play this Circle of Power for like 27 years. So we're gonna just go in and keep attacking. We had one more wizard on the field. Could kill him with a spell. He might attack. We'll take it with the... oh, shit. That's okay. We're not that worried about it. Oh, you're gonna attack with everything. Foolish move. Foolish move. Overall. That was the wrong play, I think. But we'll see. I might lose, but I feel like that was the wrong play for them to make. I think it might be already over unless they can get rid of my wizards down there. It doesn't matter like what they do. No, I think Gix is gonna win this once I play it. He can have as many creatures out as he wants. He just doesn't have enough life to win the war of attrition right now. So we're gonna end it. We'll end it mercifully. Took a while to get the mana I needed to actually fight back a little bit, but we kept him at bay. We kept him distracted for a little while until we were able to get to that point. So far, the Odin deck is working great, but that's probably because it's not a Cypher deck. Cypher deck was winning purely on, like, stubbornness, I feel like. It was just winning because it was just stubbornly built to win. This one here is built based on my fascination with the fact that they gave me an Odin card that instantly wins the game. And it's like, well, why am I not using it then? It's literally legal for standard ranked. You know? Like, what the fuck? It's weird, too. I have never seen anyone else use an Odin card. I don't know why. I think it's crazy good. Here's, we'll let him live. We don't need to fell that beast. Oh, shit. I'd like to fell that beast, though.
No matter what, there is always hope. Steel yourself for battle.
Okay. Well, you definitely want to get rid of that planeswalker. I hate planeswalkers. They're so powerful. I don't know why I don't use planeswalkers. I have them. I always look at them and go, wow, these are super powerful, but I never put them in my deck for some reason. Maybe I should. Maybe that's, you know, maybe I need to start using some of these cards that I look at and go, what the fuck? And just, use them. Okay, so, what do we want to do? I think we'll play the Darkness Crystal first. Just get the utility going. And then we're gonna start hitting this guy.
Another resorting to violence.
We're just gonna hit that guy. We'll take it. We can get rid of him.
Let me show you how to fight.
Just have to... I'm gonna fell it. I think it's too strong. Get another Nighthawk out. Yeah, we're gonna keep banging on this guy's drum.
My wounds won't last.
Let's get rid of him. He's over there talking shit, you know? What will he do?
Your soul burns.
We're also stealing any card we kill while the black crystal's out, we're stealing it. Oh, he did not appreciate it. Maybe his whole strategy was reliant on his planeswalker. So like he saw it was about to be slain because he still had full health. Like he still had plenty of health. Yeah, more than enough. Hey, no big deal. Mr. Mc... Oh, shit. It's Nikki P. Unfortunately, this deck seems to be doing okay. Damn shame. It was very fun using the Cypher deck though. Because it's just, it goes from 0 to 100 so fast to where it's just like a lull, and then you pop the ability off, and it's pretty much just game over for the opponent. Because Cypher does, like, he can do like 19 damage in one hit with his stupid effect. You're gonna exile that thing. Not on my watch. Okay. But wherever you gotta do. This guy's gonna have a pure removal deck. That's okay. Count my mana too. This man's very touchy. He keeps touching my cards. I see it. You can see when the cards get highlighted. Someone's touching it. I don't think you understand. You're gonna run out of cards eventually, pal. Yeah, he doesn't. He probably doesn't even have creatures. Okay, I'm used to it. I expect it. I expect it. We'll get rid of one of those. Oh, we just gotta win the game of patience on this guy. Discard? Okay. Oh, that's painful. So he's gonna discard everything I do and destroy anything I put on the field. Oh. Okay. I'm not, I don't care. I'm not gonna play against this guy. There's no fucking way. That deck is meant to just make it so you can't do anything. Which is fair. I understand. But I don't gotta sit around for it. Yep, I bet you that deck didn't have a single creature in it either. You see those more often than you would think. And it's mainly based on the, just the season of the game. It changes, like, very often. The actual, like, I don't know. I'm not sure why it's so, like, sorcery and instant focused right now. Almost makes me want to make one of those hexproof decks and just nullify like a person's capabilities that way too. But it does kind of suck when your opponent doesn't really put anything on the field and it's all about just like diminishing whatever you're doing. Like it's definitely hard to figure out how you're supposed to handle that. The fast seasons. I assume last season was the racing set of cards. So probably pretty oh no. This is the most OP card in this game right now. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one. But we're in for a rough match today. I think your appreciation of he's just got a bunch of these. Okay. I think your appreciation of seasons depends on where you live. Probably. I think that would be like the most valid thing. If you live in a place that's really cold, you'd appreciate the warmer times. And like if you live in Florida, you appreciate it when it's cold. I mean honestly, like over here in Florida, the only seasons we have is it's cold and hot. I've never experienced an in-between of that. It's either like pretty cold or pretty hot. Like I don't even feel like I've ever really experienced winter before. I've experienced like fall weather mostly. Like Florida doesn't get winter weather. We get fall weather, and I think that's it. Oh, we'll just get rid of that guy. Because like I feel like winter needs snow for it to be classified as winter. And because fall's cold. Fall is a cold season. Yeah, summer and wind. Summer with wind. Yeah, I mean, I think Florida's like main detriment is the fact the weather is genuinely like really bad here. It seems like we just have like really nasty feeling weather, and it's weird to me that like we don't get like some sort of like government like check for living in like an inhospitable wasteland that you would die if you're outside for like 2 hours. Like if you live in a place where if you walk around outside for 2 hours and you die from the environment, why the hell are you paying taxes too when someone lives in a place where they can walk around outside for 2 hours and not die? You know? It doesn't make much sense to me. It's weird. Why is this guy taking so long? Man, this guy really wants to make a awful Hydra thing on me. I like when weather forecasts reports a wintry mix. Wintry mix sounds like one of those recipes Cake would fucking come up with. By the way, have you guys tried Cake's recipe for her marshmallows, cheese, and granola bars? Attacks. We can't even attack. We don't have the capability to attack. We have a wall and a wizard with 0 attack power. We're basically just standing on our side staring at them right now. Like, that's all we're doing. Oh shit. That's a lot of words, and I don't really know how to read, so I guess we're all fucked today. What is this? No, we're just gonna activate this creature. Let the demon wall go crazy. Get him, demon wall. Little snow, dash of sleet, hail and zest with rain. Yeah. Some hail. Hail sounds like the worst thing ever. Based on like the just description of hail. Do we just keep attacking with this thing? No, that would be foolish. We need to get rid of this fucker right here. Any Hydra I see is immediately destroyed. There's no other ways about it. But you can't attack, you can't block anyways, it's a wall. It's a scary wall. You're not even gonna block it, so you just gotta take it. Delicious. Delicious. You guys can post recipes in the channels, but you cannot post food. That's the only stipulation. That's the rule. Doubling season. Oh, this guy really does have like a shitty OP like. Okay, well I don't feel bad about anything I do then. I don't feel bad about anything I choose to do to you, sir. You fucking, this man legit looked up. He googled best deck in MTG Arena and then he just copied it. This guy right here, this guy named Spring. This guy right here with all this shit. This guy right here. He didn't make this deck. He's like one of those mecha pilots with like a really good mech, but he doesn't know how to use it. You know. He's got the mech, but God forbid he doesn't know how to use it. Alright, so we're gonna. What's this guy do? No, you're not. Wait, actually, I mean, there's no reason to even worry about it. What are you gonna do if I do this? You know, what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, we can't say best here. We say beast. Well, I mean, if you want to block them. My darkness crystal has captured so many cute woodland creatures. Look at that cute woodland creature, that elf. Oh, whoa, he created 10 tokens of my demon wall. Excuse me? What the So he has 10 walls. Okay. I mean, whatever you gotta do, my friend. What the fuck? Kind of card is that? I'm speechless. Speechless. Okay, well that's insane. That's an insane thing. He created 10 copies of one of my cards. It's nuts. It's nuts. Let's see. We'll also do this. Perfect. 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 Worst woodland creature? I don't know. Probably like... I don't know what classifies as a woodland creature, I guess. I don't really hate any creature. Like, I can't think of any creature I hate. I'd have no reason to hate most animals. People are a different story, of course. What kind of fucked up deck does this guy have? Take it. I don't know what you... I don't even know what you did, but take it with your OPS. Oh my god, 10 copies of that's insane. How? I don't even think that was... I don't think that he did something that was legal. Because that card said he had to pay like 5 mana to create 1 copy of something. He had like 12 mana. How the fuck did he create 10 copies? It would have cost like 50 mana. I don't understand. That made no sense. Something weird was going on with that fucking... Whatever happened there. That was bizarre. He did not have 50 mana on the field. I read properly with my eyes. Woodland humans. But yeah, I don't really hate a lot of things, to be honest. So I don't really have like a least favorite of anything I can think of. Like, it never gets down to that. If I don't like something, I tend to like stop like worrying about it. Like I don't focus on it anymore. So I've never categorized like the stuff I like the least. You know, it's all like in a big bucket somewhere of like, yeah, I don't like any of that. Plus, I don't even know what a woodland creature would be, to be honest. It's like I think a lot of things that would be in a forest that I might not like. But I'm not sure exactly what a woodland would be. Like, are we talking like a forest, you know? Like a swamp, you know, a jungle? I can tell you 10,000 things in a jungle I wouldn't like to see. So I wouldn't consider a snake a woodland creature, you know? But those are in the forest and I don't like them. Oh my god, this man's just field wiping me. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Flurry. This dude has 2 effects I've never even heard of before. Therefore, don't do that to him. I don't know what you do, but I don't like the way you look. I don't like your effects. I don't like any of your effects. We will not be having any more of that today. Man created 10 token copies of one of my guys today, and I'm not dealing with nobody's bullshit. Nope. Man was throwing 16 hydras at me, you know? crazy. That man was probably like sweating as he was dueling me, you know? Oh, my hydras! Ah! You know, fucking hydras. Yeah. I can't think of. I've been thinking. I can't think of any woodland animals I dislike. And if there are people going around there hating on random woodland animals, they should stop. They should stop. No need for that. There's no need. You can easily avoid the woodland animals. You don't need to. You don't need to be mean to them. You don't need to hate on them. You know? You can be at peace with these woodland animals. Raccoons are probably the scariest ones, I think. Like, raccoons are just way too... I don't know. They're way too eager to come right up to you. Like, I don't like that. Also notoriously, like, rabid. Scares me, you know? I'm not a fan of rabies. Or babies, you know, either. Like, rabies and babies, I say no. What we got? Blue and green. Blue and green. I fear both. Well, I fear most colors in this game. Like, yeah, every type of deck like has its problems that like freak me out. Guess we'll put 2 down. Because there's some strategies I can definitely deal with, but there's still definitely a few decks that exist like right now that I could throw like everything at it, and I don't think I'm gonna get through it. There's never an all one-encompassing strategy that's gonna win you everything. Like, you're gonna run into stuff that you do well against, and then stuff that's gonna just destroy you. Like, for me, my main weakness right now, I'd say, for this deck is any artifact I run into. Luckily, I haven't really run into too many artifacts yet that were bothersome. But if someone throws down a good artifact that's like taking me out, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have any artifact removal, and really no way of getting it unless... Oh my god. Another landfall deck. I'm telling you, these people want to win. I get it. Win at all costs, but what if that cost is your own humanity? You know, they say the Bristle Bill people who use that card in their decks, they sold their soul a long time ago. Sold their soul. Oh, Hydra too. This guy. He's got all the tricks. He's got all the tricks of the trade. But I have nuclear bombs to deal with small issues like this, you know? I refuse to let his landfall stuff go out of control. No way. No way, Jose. Well, he doesn't have enough mana to use most of this. So, we'll just go ahead and get rid of the thing he could cast, potentially. Whoa, you draw 3 cards, holy shit. Okay, okay. Meringue, the Ripper Regent. Meringue. What do we name this vicious beast? Well, that's clearly Meringue. Obviously, that's Meringue. What are you saying? Do we need anything out? I don't think that would be wise. We could just keep doing this. There's no point in risking anything on the field right now when we have a win condition already, like, in play, if he doesn't do anything about it. I might get my first poison win ever on this guy. Oh. We'll get a win condition of poison. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, maybe so, yeah. Poison. He's not very happy about it. He's gonna rope me, I think. He's gonna probably make me wait like 2 minutes. Because you can do that. You can pause the timer if you're mad at your opponent and you just want to waste a little bit of their time. You can just kind of idle for a bit. I don't know. I don't know why they do it. And that, you know, that's fine. But it doesn't change the outcome of the battle usually. He's pissed. He thought he was gonna win with his Hydra deck, you know? He had Bristle Bill, he had the Hydras. He's like, what the heck? Google told me this deck would win. I should be winning. Google didn't tell me about Odin decks. You can get... what the heck? It's pretty good. Let me just end it. Poison win. I've never had a poison win before. I wouldn't think I could because I only have the one little sink bug. It's like my main thing. It's a complete victory. What does that mean? Oh, have an opponent. Okay, yeah, I guess I haven't done that before. We poisoned the poor guy. Let's see. We have other decks we could try. We'll probably close things up pretty soon. Let's try one of these mean Mamba Jambas in just standard, unranked. I would go to ranked, but I don't really remember what's in these decks, so I don't want to. You know, I don't want to lose in ranked. Gosh. Okay, we got close 1-1, the mighty, close 11. Okay, so I see an Odin in this deck already, so I'm happy. Also, we've got a useless Tonberry, so. Well, that's a cool island. Holy shit. Just gonna look at your island, buddy. That's a nice looking one. Well, I mean, to be fair, in this game, if you like right now I'm in platinum rank. So once the season ends in like 6 days, they give me like eight packs of cards for being that high ranked. And if I were to get to mythic, I think it'd be 10 packs. And then your rank resets, of course. You go back to square one, you know, after the month ends or whatever. But, you know, it's still pretty good incentive, I think, to just, like, try and make a deck that can, you know, try to get a deck together that can pierce through it. Problem is, once that season ends, who knows what's gonna get banned, because I've had plenty of good decks in this game before, and then they take out one good card that it was pretty much like the key of it, and I had to kind of just start over and try to find a new way to win. I'll just put this back out, but I don't see why you put it back in my hand. I'm gonna attack you with Thornberry. Plus, I do tend to have more fun beating, like, super tryhards than I do, like, bullying some guy just trying to have fun. Because some people you fight are just trying to have fun. They have, like, just a fun deck. You know, they're just goofing off. I like to beat up the people that are taking the game really seriously, though. I think those are more visceral, like, battles. It's also interesting to see if you can find some way to try and push through the meta, you know, that exists at the moment. Because it's just like a big puzzle, you know. You play some matches, you lose quite a few, but you start learning like what everyone's kind of doing, and you start like finding countermeasures for other bullshit. You see, like this right here, this deck's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. If he's gonna be using hexproof and artifacts, I got nothing. Okay, so I think we'll take out this. And you got Menace? You got Menace. We won't attack. Rain on Rue. It's a really good card. Because he's basically just playing cards from my deck. Oh, I'm not getting any mana though. I think that's a wrap. I'm not gonna do nothing with 3 mana in my hand. Damn shame. Damn shame. Way worse than Odin deck. Let's see the other one. I forget. I just name shit. You know, sometimes I don't even name them. And I just forget what's in them. I guess I'll just make a new one then. Oh god. Oh shit. Those some pretty depressing swamps. That's pretty good. I picked like the most bleak swamps I could find. Blight Pile. Demon Wall. Oh, this is gonna be a great deck. It's gonna be a great. I can hide behind the safety of all my walls. It's great. What are you gonna do about my walls with your weird city, huh? Weird city people over there? Who do they think they are? This one up. This one's called Decimation, so I assume we're gonna do 1 damage at a time, very slowly. What the holy shit is that? Okay, we still got walls. What are they gonna do? attack me? Probably not. I mean, they might. Oh shit, is this a dragon deck? This is probably a dragon deck. Whoa! How many of these things you got? They're epics too. This dude's got a handful of these crazy epic fucking... I don't even know what a battle siege is. But you know what? I got a sinister monolith. How about that? How do you feel now? Bet you feel silly. I bet you feel silly. Yeah. Look at that sinister monolith. Yeah, you look at that with your eyes. What is all this stuff? What the hell is a Timur? Choose Jeskai or Timur. Huh? Huh? I have no idea. I'm desperately confused at this man's tactics. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna... I guess we'll give our wall some damage. And we'll return some stuff to our hand. Stuff that was rudely taken away from me. And we'll just end, because we take damage every turn. So, I mean, eventually he's gonna start noticing the pain. I'm gonna start noticing these huge, scary dragons. Oh, you're attacking that? Okay. Hey, whatever you gotta do with your haste, dragon. Holy crap. Okay. God. Why are these people are way crazier than the people up in the upper echelons of ranked. This man's throwing all sorts of shit at me. God, dragons. We'll try that again. God. I still have no idea how to deal with dragons. What I've been told is that the way to deal with dragons is to kill them before they can do anything. And that's fair. But that doesn't explain how to deal with the dragons. But I think that was the newest set, was dragons, so they're still kind of fresh in the vat. These ones at least. Dragons, and I don't think you've ever experienced otters before, but those guys are pests too. My God. I've dealt with some real fucked up otter decks that I can't handle. I can't handle the fact that it exists and that it's being used. Rabbit decks too. They have a rabbit archetype now, and it's just it's such a handful to deal with. He must have some heavy duty shit in his hand. He's just taking it easy. We'll see what he does. What will he do? Hopefully he does not eat glue. He must have nothing to play. He's got all his 5-cost cards in his hand, no mana. Just sitting there being like, why? Wait, how many cards does this guy have in his deck? 91. A 91 card deck. An angel deck. It's got to be more than angels, though. He's got red and green over there as well. Kill it and keep attacking. stacking. They're slow right now, so we need to just take as much as we can get before they start retaliating too much. We can't attack with this. It would be fine. They can block it if they want, but it doesn't really matter. The heals. Oh, there's Ifrid. You see no damage whatsoever. He just kind of exists, really. I mean, but that is girlfriend Ifrit, so I guess it makes sense, you know? That's not the... That's specifically girlfriend Ifrit. Okay. Sheoldred the Apocalypse, the entire purpose of this deck. The sheer annoyance of losing life every time you attack is the whole point of that. That's it. The decimation. Oh yeah, please do draw a card. Yep, that's the whole point. Defend and just do incremental damage. Oh yeah, and Knight of Dust Shadow prevents you from gaining life too, so it kind of keeps you down in the hole. I have a lot of these sitting around. It's a good card on its own, but the effect you can't gain life, it's kind of fucked up. It's all just, I mean, even this, when it transforms, it'll make it so the opponent loses 1 life every turn as well. It's kind of just, it just adds to the incremental nature of it all. But yeah, unless you can get rid of everything on my field, I think it's over. He's got a hero. He's got a whole field full of monsters right now. He can do some stuff. That's it. Yeah, it's just about slow incremental damage. We'll do one more, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll do what's the difference, I wonder, between these two? That one's got the Marshal. This one does not. So we'll use the one without the Marshal, the one that's just a one color. The Knights of the Round. It's a very good card. It's a very good card. I might not draw it. Oh no, I haven't. It's mono white. Yeah, basically this thing just floods the board with knight tokens. Yeah, this is a knight. Basically everything in this deck is a knight, so they all buff each other, basically. I guess except for my crystal barricade, that is not a knight. And this guy right here, you can pick what he is, so he's technically a knight. If you say he is. If you say he is, then he is. Well, we got a whole ass chocobo deck attacking us. I will take it. It sucks, but what can you do? Oh shit, everyone's going in this time. We'll go ahead and take away this creature. It's a trade, but what can you do? Sometimes you just have no choice but to trade. We're gonna need a lot more mana than what we got. We're gonna do anything though. He's got a full hand of who knows what. Mostly chocobo, it seems. Okay, that thing finally went away. Surprised he didn't attack with it last turn, because it was gonna go away anyways. Okay, that's weird. Got more of these guys. Catching up with them. Not very quickly. It's a lot of birds. Hey, the walls work. Oh shit. Okay then. Yeah, that card's crazy. Jesus. Didn't even get to use the Knights of the Round. Okay, quit. Wasn't that a damn shame? A damn shame. The damn shame. Okay, well, Magic. I played it. I had fun. You guys got to see cards on the screen for a little while, you know? Stuff like that. Normal stuff. Thanks for tuning in. I've got some repo work to clock in for us. I gotta get moving and grooving. I was gonna do this yesterday, but was not allowed to, so I did not. So I did it today. But yeah, everyone have a good. Yeah, they're all pretty broken. Super broken. It's amazing. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. You know what? I do what I do what I can. Do what I can. Odin did most of the work for me with his instant kill ability. It's great. It's great. I probably ruined like 4 people's nights today using Odin. You know. But yeah, you guys keep it breezy and sleazy and keep up the good work. Thanks for turning in. Hopefully, hopefully your Monday tomorrow is pretty good. Monday's tomorrow, by the way. Just so you know, Monday's tomorrow. But hopefully it's pretty good. Have a good rest of your Sunday.